it's Katie with Hill Country Hands. Thank you for joining me on my channel today. Today we are going to work on a Mother's Day craft. We are going to be making hand print dish towels. So I found this picture on Pinterest. This is what we're going for. I'm not sure how well it will go with Mackenzie. Hopefully it'll go okay. The person that posted this on Instagram, her kids seem to be older, so we're hoping that we can still do it with Mackenzie though, and send a couple of these dish towels to a couple family members. And for sure, you know, Nana wants one and I want one just to have, and I thought it would be a cute video, hopefully quick craft that you could do. We were able to order everything on Amazon since a lot of the stores like Hobby Lobby aren't open right now. I got a 12-pack of these flour sack dish towels. I read that these were some of the best to do. And then we did get a 20-pack of this paint. This Tulip brand is fabric paint. We read that this was pretty good. It does say that it's non-toxic. I don't think that it's specifically meant for kids to play with it, so I definitely wouldn't use it as something for your kids to always play with, but I think just doing her handprints real quick and then cleaning her hands really well, she'll be okay. It did come with all these colors. So what you'll need for the craft is the towels, however many you plan on doing, the paint. So for the paints, we're gonna do like a pink flower, a yellow flower, a purple flower. Then we have green for the stem. And then you need some paintbrushes because you're going to paint the part that has the stem. You need some permanent markers to sign their name. You can either put like Love Mackenzie or Happy Mother's Day or whatever it may be. Whatever occasion you're doing or whatever you want it to say. They recommended putting cardboard under the towel so that it doesn't leak through. Once you do them, like, you need to leave them drying where they are. So it's not like something you can do and then move somewhere. You need to, because it's cloth, it's going to move. And then you also need one toilet paper roll. So what they did was they squished it, dipped it in the green paint, and this is what you're going to use for your leaves. And then the paintbrush, you're going to paint the middle part. So we are going to go ahead and give it a try. I don't feel like it's a very expensive craft. I think I spent about $20 for the towels and maybe $20 for the paint. But that's 12 towels, and then I'm hoping that this paint will last a while. Since it did come with so many colors and they're all really pretty, I feel like we could use any of them and they would be fine. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe. I do new videos every Tuesday and Thursday. So we will get started on the craft. I am posting it as a Mother's Day craft because Mother's Day is coming up, but we are planning on making a few just for some people as surprises. It would make a good like birthday present or something like that. So we are making one for me and one for Nana, and then we're gonna make a few extra to send to people at some point, not necessarily for Mother's Day though. So just because it's a Mother's Day craft doesn't mean that you have to use it as that. I think we're just gonna put Love Mackenzie on with the permanent marker, not necessarily the Happy Mother's Day that the Pinterest idea that I got it from shows. So you want to make sure that your kids' hands are clean and dry. Mom had read that if you massage their hands will be a little bit more relaxed. So I've been trying to do that. She doesn't really want me to touch her hands. So we're going to put the paint on the paintbrush and then try to put it on her hand.
Oh, look at this. Okay, let's try squirting it straight on her hand.
Okay. She does not like having her hands dirty. Baby. Here, let's clean it. I'll probably put a bib on her or something, because since it is fabric paint, it's probably hard to get out of clothes.
That is so cool. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Is it cold? Spread them out wide.
We're trying to do all the ones that we want to have pink before we move on to another color. Since her hands are so small, we're going to do a couple flowers, at least a couple, 2 or 3 probably, per towel. The Pinterest one only had 1 flower, but this kid's hands were much, much bigger. And if you have multiple children, doing each one with a hand would be really cute.
You want to do? Oh, that is adorable. Oh,
good job, baby. We're going to do more. We're going to do more.
Yep. We'll make one for Nana.
Can you do a pink?
Can you hold your hand out?
So this one is already done with her handprints. We did 2 on this one. Some of them we did end up doing 3. Just kind of depends on how big your hands are and what you think, like what your preference is. So for this stem, we kind of experimented with one of them already. So far it seems to be easiest to just make a real skinny stem with the paint. So it comes out pretty quick. That's a little bit too thick, honestly. Are you telling me, Mackenzie? What you think? So just to do the stem, and then, like I said, the idea on Pinterest is to paint the toilet paper roll once it's squished, and to paint it and then do a leaf like that. I'm not sure how it's gonna work out. I'm gonna give it a try though, and just see how it looks. I think her hands might be a little bit too small. I think this leaf just might be a little bit too big. So I'm not sure that I like that. What they did was, once they did this part, they colored it in. What's so funny? That's what's going on over here while Mommy's trying to do the leaves real quick. What? You're crazy. You're crazy. That looks better.
That does look better.
So that one looks better. I don't know if I want to color it in. Maybe I'll do one with it colored in and one without. I just tried to do a little bit less on the stem on this one. And I'm leaving some room down here to put like Love Mackenzie. You could always do it up in the corner, wherever you wanted to put your message. If your kid's older, they suggested letting them do the message themselves, or at least the signature themselves. And the year's a good idea too. I think that one came out better. I just did it a lot slower, pulling it off really gently and carefully. And I kind of like it without the leaves filled in. Okay, so since my hands are kind of shaky with my hyperemesis and stuff, and my mom's handwriting's always been better than mine anyway, I'm gonna get her to sign it. How it turned out, I would just be real careful whenever you're writing on it, because it's gonna run a little bit probably because it's fabric, so just be real careful and do it nice and slow. I think this came out really pretty. Mackenzie actually ended up enjoying doing the handprints. When she was done, but she did ask to do more in the middle of it, so she seemed to enjoy it. Maybe she likes the hands more than the feet, but I think it's a really cute gift idea to have. Hope that y'all enjoyed watching. What my mom was saying is that in the instructions on how to do it, it does say to like let it dry for a whole day. So just make sure you have like an area that you can just have these laid out. That way you make sure they completely dry. They should be washable afterwards. I mean, I wouldn't wash them unless you had to. It's more of a decoration, not like a dish towel that you would probably use. I will try to link the Pinterest instructions, the step-by-step and everything in the description, and I will also link the paint that we got off Amazon and the dish towels. Certain items are taking a long time to get right now, but both of these, we ordered them and we had them within like a day or two. Please subscribe and hope that you can do this and have fun with your kids. I am so happy with the way these turned out. This is probably my favorite craft that we've done with Mackenzie so far. I can't wait to display mine on the oven where I usually put my pretty dish towel. This was my favorite that we've done and probably the easiest, I would say, for me because I'm not that great at crafts and there wasn't a whole lot that we had to do. So I highly recommend doing this one with your little one. Especially if you have multiple kids, I think having the different size handprints would be so cute.